Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. This video is about how I achieved this ponytail style, so keep watching. So my hair is a little damp. I just came out of the shower and only conditioned it because I'd already shampooed and washed it 2 days ago. So this time just a conditioner wash basically. So it's a little damp. I'm gonna go in with my um, Revlon here, my Revlon blow dryer, and I'm gonna blow dry my hair. Okay, guys? So I blow dried my hair. What we're gonna need some jam, and then we're also gonna need some gel, Eco Style gel, any gel you have, your edge brush, hairpins. So we're gonna need some rubber bands or scrunchies, whatever you want to call them, a comb, of course, and hair. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 bundles of that hair, pre-stretched hair. So now I'm just patting my hair. I'm gonna make 3 sections with this pat because I want to braid. Uh, uh, I want 2 braids on each side. Okay, so we have our 3 part, and then we're gonna go in with some jam and just to lay the roots of that to make sure that when we pat it, the lines are clean. Okay, so we put some jam on it to help pat the lines and have clean lines. So after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and braid 1 cornrow on each side of the middle part. Prior to braiding my hair or sectioning the front, I had already sectioned my hair into 2 parts, the back and front, okay? So I'm doing cornrows on each side just to give it a little style. I didn't want to just brush my hair all the way back. I mean, it would look a little boring. Uh, or maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, cornrows was just to give it a little style. I did 2 cornrows. Now, after the cornrows were done, I kind of regretted it. I should have made it bigger. I made them real small. I should have made them bigger. It would have looked prettier. Okay, so now we have our 2 cornrows done. We're going to go ahead and work on the back. Okay, so rubber bands, put some oil on it, to help so it doesn't break your hair. And we're just gonna do a quick ponytail of the back part there, and spraying water. Now I know it looks like something else, but that's just water because that bottle was empty. I spray and I use some jam and go in and start to, lay my hair down. And I was at this point I was mixing not just jam but jam and Eco Styling gel. Okay, and I put just enough to lay my hair down because forcing natural hair. Anyway, use your brush to go ahead and brush it down. Okay, so what I'm doing is putting water back on my hair a tad bit. Of course, it's gonna revert to natural, but not too quickly. And I just go in with some jam first on top of it and start to brush back. This is jam, okay? Conditioning gel and brush. See, lace. I go in with some gel, Eco Styling gel, like so, into the tip, so because we want to push it back, not to the tip, but all over the hair, and brush. That's what I did to this side too. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing to this, and I'll be back. So I'm laying my hair down to get it to really lay. 4C hair, natural hair is hard to manage. I tell you the truth. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a ponytail out of that. And you want to take the braids out if you choose to do braids. Okay, so the braids are out. I'm using my mirror or handheld mirror to check the back out. You need a second mirror. And then I'm just laying my front and edges with some, with the jam still, okay? You can use your edge control, whatever it is that you use, and just to lay the edges a little bit more. I don't like to do baby hair, so that's why I'm just, brushing it back, okay? So after laying my edges down, I pulled out my hair dryer and just air dried my hair on high heat by holding the hair dryer far away from my head. Okay, so now I think I'm a little satisfied with how it's laying. 4C hair is hard to lay. Now I am showing you guys a quick tutorial on how to use your ponytailers or your hairband to hold your extension. It's a quick tutorial because most of the time when you watch videos, you really can't see what people are doing. So I'm just showing you how I use the ponytailers to hold the extension. And we're going to be using uh, two bundles of the extension, okay? And I'm using the pre-stretch hair. Some people like to say expression hair, okay? That's what we're going to be using for this ponytail. So I already have two bundles prepared, one and two. So we're going to use both of them. So the first one we're going to wrap around the ponytail with the hair laying down, okay? That's what we're going to do with the first one. The second one, we're going to lay it with the hair hanging from the front, just like so. Now section some hair out of the ponytail laying from in the back, a section from the sides, each side, and then just braid single braids out of the little sections that you pulled out. Okay. So after you braid your single braids out of those sections, we're going to we're going to bring the hair in the front to the back. So after braiding your single braids, pull the braids to the front so they don't get in the way, okay? And then the hair in the front that's now in the back, you want to use it to cover that bond and just sandwich everything. Now make three parts, section the hair into three parts, and now braid single braids. You have to know how to do three-strand box braids or single braids to be able to braid to braid the ponytail. Doesn't have to be perfect, just get it done. My ponytail wasn't so perfect, but I was okay with it. Okay, so after you're done braiding the ponytail, for the edges, you can just tie a knot when you get to the end, or you can use rubber bands. Use rubber bands to secure the ends. So now I'm going to use the single braid that came out of my cornrows and just wrap around the ponytail root, okay? And I'll use both of them and wrap around that ponytail root there just so as to cover that area. So after wrapping around the single braid from the cornrow, of course I'm just checking the back to see how it looks. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap around that root, the single braids that we braided from the hair we sectioned out of the ponytail hair. Okay, we're just gonna wrap it around, and then we're gonna secure with bobby pins. Now that's optional as well. You could decide not to, or you could decide to. It's up to you. So you just secure with bobby pins, and then wrap the second one around. You could secure with bobby pins or not. So my ponytail wasn't perfect and I was okay with it. I wasn't going to repeat it. But that only happens if you don't separate the hair into three equal parts. So you want to separate the braiding hair into three equal parts before braiding. So we are done with this, and this is what it looks like at the back. Just they have to work on it. That's it. So what I did was, of course, use a little bit of conditioning jam again, and smoothing the hair so it can lay even more. And then I mousse this. Try to trim it a little bit. It's hard to trim because you can't really see it, so you can end up cutting the braid. So just be careful. If you can't, just put some mousse on it. That should be fine. And That's the braids. And ponytail, girls.